My name's Ben, and I'm going to show you guys a few different reptiles today. This first one we're going to look at is a albino reticulated python. These guys hold the record for being the longest snake in the world. They have been known to get to 33 feet or a little bit bigger than that. Most don't usually get that big, but you know, a lot of them do. You guys can all touch this one here. It's very, very soft, not slimy like a lot of people think. You see that one, John? And the reason they're called a reticulated python is they actually have what's called a net. Their pattern's reticulated, which means net-like. And this one's an albino. This is a lot different than they look in the wild. You don't want to feel it? It feels really soft. Just touch the end part of it. If you notice, it feels a lot cooler too. It's not like warm like you guys. These guys are ectothermic, so they typically need to rely on like the environment to yeah, it's very soft. The environment to you know, get to the temperature they need to be to digest or whatever. And you guys also notice, if you guys have been watching the face, it has eyes. If you watch the eyes are always open. They don't have eyelids like you guys. The eyes are always open. Even when they're sleeping, they're always open. You'll never win a staring contest with a snake because their eyes are always open here. This next one we're going to look at, this guy here is a blue-tongued skink. We actually have skinks and stuff like that out here, but nothing quite like this guy right here. If you guys want to stick your hand out, he'll actually lick your hand. He likes to kind of lick you and see what things are. He's got a blue tongue. What they'll do is they'll try to scare a predator away with that tongue. They'll open their mouth up and try and scare them because it's actually really big and fleshy inside. And what's that? Looks like a human. If you notice, this guy's a lot different than the snake we just had out. He has eyes that open and shut. If you noticed on the snake before, the snake didn't have ears. This guy does. See those holes on the side of his head? Those are his ears right there. He can hear what's going on out here. And of course the legs, that's another big difference that the snake didn't have. There you go. You guys can pet him too. He's really, really nice. And you know, they're real different. They're almost like a cross between a snake and a lizard. It's like really long and skinny. And then it just has these like little tiny legs. And like I said, these guys are from Australia, and they like to dig a lot, and they eat a bunch of different stuff. You know, vegetables, insects. Yeah, these guys are called ball pythons, and believe it or not, these guys are full grown right here. This is as big as they get, and you know, when people think python, they usually think something that gets really, really big, but that's not the case with these guys. They only get about 3-4 feet typically. And you guys can actually see this one right here. You guys can just pass that one around if you want to hold it. And these guys are from Western Africa. Like I said, they only get about this big. And the reason they're called a ball python, if you notice that one over there, it actually kind of will ball up, and they'll ball up with their head in the middle, and they feel secure that way.
John, what do you think about that snake, buddy? Are you scared?
No.
No? Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right.
How often do they have to eat?
These guys, they typically eat most people, you just feed them about once a week, but they've been known to go even over a year without eating. These guys can really go a long time without food. They go in what's called fasting mode and can really go a long time without food without even losing that much weight either. Here's a baby ball python and an egg that it hatched out. I was going to show you guys. Since I'm a reptile breeder, I also hatch out babies all the time. And you can see babies a lot of times, and if you notice, it has slits in the egg. That's actually where it tried to slit the egg to get out. This big hole's where I cut the egg open, so to make sure I did that to make sure it would get out, because sometimes they can't cut open the egg by themselves. But anyway, the slits right there, that's where I cut the egg open to try and get out. And that's a baby one right there. They kind of shrunk up and shriveled up a little bit. They're usually very
This one's running away.
It's not running.
Uh-oh.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, don't be afraid to hold them.
Yeah, they're very nice. These guys have been handled. Everything here has been handled by literally probably well over 1,000 kids. So, all right, Charlie, you ready? You're going first. You know what? Do that. We're gonna have you hold this one too. Here you go, Charlie.
Oh.
You get 2 of them. All right, Caesar, go ahead.
What type of environment and what is there any type of other color and environment that
If you notice, like the color of the snake, or
yeah.
yeah, these guys, the ball pythons in the wild, this is really how they look right here. But if you notice, this one's kind of a different color. You guys see how that one's a little bit different. This one's called a Mojave. It's a different kind of color mutation. There's probably literally over 100 different types of colors with these guys. But in the wild, this is how they look right here typically, right? This is like the wild type.
Oh.
But there's albinos and a bunch of different other morphs.
Why are they so strong?
If you notice, you feel how it's kind of holding back there. What it was doing is just trying to feel secure. Because I mean, if I was dangling you up really high, you'd probably try to grab onto me, make sure I wasn't going to drop you or something. So they kind of do that too. They want to feel like they're holding on to something, so they're not going to fall. All right. Like most of the parties, the adults usually get involved, and sometimes like it more than the kids. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this one. Like Clayton said, this guy's a bearded dragon. These guys are from Australia. They're from the drier areas in Australia. And this is a full-grown male right here. His name's Jack. And you guys can all pet this guy. He feels very rough. He's real spiky. If you guys notice, you guys see how he has kind of a beard under there? That's why he's called a bearded dragon. You want to touch him, John? Go ahead. You can feel the spikes too. They're not that bad. See that? And these guys make really good pets. They just kind of hang out, and they almost seem to like being with people. They'll just kind of chill out, see what's going on.
You ask him.
He wants to see the big snake. You guys ready? He wants to hold the big snake.
I do.
Everyone, all right. All right. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. That's a big snake. There you go. Here, scoot up just a little bit more. Scoot up. There you go.
Huge. It's heavy.
All right.
Oh, wow.
4 years old, and they grow very, very fast.
You
Yes,
have a
John, go
question?
ahead. She does weigh 1 million pounds. I'm still tired just from getting her out of the box.
If you guys want to touch her, you can come over here, right over here.
Can I take a picture?
With him or of him? Yeah.
There you go.
Charlie, do you want to get over and touch it? Go ahead, just don't step on it, okay?
Over here, you guys.
Don't touch its head, okay? Just touch its body.
Yeah, she's like the other snake. She has eyes that are always open. Also, you guys notice, you guys see those holes kind of right there in the upper lip? Those are actually like heat sensing pits. They can actually see different temperatures. Like say it was like completely dark, they could actually get like a thermal image using those heat sensing pits right there.
They have thermal vision. That's
They
awesome.
do, yeah.
That is so awesome.
Oh, here we go.
I want to take a picture.
Alright.
I want to watch this. I want to watch
Be
this
right
snake
there.
just move.
Oh, here, Claire. Look at, he likes you.
I want it to just
Matches your shirt.
What was your favorite animal?
Give us.
The big snake.
Did you like all the animals, buddy? What was your favorite one?
So good with the kids, and he made it so educational for them. I really learned a lot, and I think Claire loved it. Thank you. Lots of fun.
It was fun, it was educational, the kids all loved it. I think their parents liked it just as much as the kids did.